Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on twin flames. Today I will talk about something I meant to not even talk about. I was like, oh, I can, I don't have to address this. I don't usually address like headline stuff, right? But it seems to be an issue and it seems to be brought up, which is, oh my gosh, is coronavirus destroying the chance to my big love? Is coronavirus um, making like doing everything so I can't be with my one true love? Or in other terms, do I get coronavirus or COVID instead of my happy reunion? Please, Yvonne, help us. So I'm more than happy to address that. I will give you 4 points that will show you how that's not what it is. It's not a threat in any way. It's actually a big opportunity for you guys, but we will get there. And first I wanted to address like your current situation, which might be that you and your twin flame, you before COVID, that is, right, you always ran into each other at work, let's say. So you were working at the same company and he was maybe in the west wing and you were like in the right wing and of the building, right? And whenever there was a coffee break, you used to run into each other next to the printer and you stood there and you exchanged some words and some glances and some little smiles and some flirty moments, and you just felt the energy and it felt so good and you knew he was into you and you were into him and it was just so beautiful, right? Maybe you tried to say something, maybe you didn't have the courage, maybe he did. Whatever it is, it was just natural that you knew every Wednesday in the 10 a.m. break, I'm running into him at the printer and then we print our little next love story chapter, right? So that might be happening. Or you saw him at sports, at the gym or wherever, right? You worked out at the same time. You knew, like, I don't even know, 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, he's going to be there. You were there. He was over there doing his little plank things. You were over here pretending to do your little squat things. I'm not saying guys are sporty and girls aren't, right? But it can be the other way around too. He was pretending to do his abs or whatever it is. I know that's not the abs. The abs are here. So, and you were, right, whatever it is, there was that little moment. There was that little thing you looked forward to every week or every day or every month, whatever it is, the rhythm you had. There was that one meeting that you were looking forward to. Or you went to walk your dog and he went to walk his, I don't know, his pig, his guinea pig, and you met this way or whatever it is. Also, another possibility is that he lives outside of the country. He lives in Europe, you're in the US, he's in South America, you're in, I don't even know, Australia, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, now that we can't really travel, or all, like if we travel, it's like a pain. Like, how are we now going to meet? I think COVID is taking my big one true love. I think COVID is ruining everything. I totally get you. I know you could think that way, which is of course fear-based, but we're not going to get into that. But I'm going to give you 4 reasons that are actually love-based, which will show you how that's not at all what is happening. So the first reason why COVID has no influence on your love life or on your twin flame union or reunion or love story, whatever you want to call it, is that the twin flame process, the twin flame journey is a inside job. It's an inside journey, right? It's about the inside process you go through when you are on this journey. It's a spiritual journey, so you are awakening to a reality, to actually the truth, to divine truth of what you really are, what you're really here for, what this whole life thing is all about. You're awakening to the truth that you have a twin flame, which is your perfect partner, which is your one true love. So you're awakening to that, right? So that doesn't happen outside of you. That doesn't happen at the printer when you see him. Yes, these little moments are signs of what is happening, but what the crucial thing is happening inside of you. So all of the work there is to be done is to be done inside of you. So that's the first point I'm giving you. It's a work on you. It's a spiritual process. And yes, we do inner work on you, not we. That sounds a bit as if we're aliens and we come and we do the work on you. You do the work on yourself inside. You don't do the work on him, right? We're not doing voodoo. We're not doing how do I get my ex back? What sort of manipulation can I put in place so it works that he all of a sudden he's like, okay, I have to go back to her, right? No, that's not what's happening. It's an inside work inside of you. So him or her falling away on the outside, your meetings falling away, even though you might think that's my biggest fear because I think he's going to forget me now. I'm sure he's going to forget about me. He's going to meet some new quarantine love, like maybe the girl upstairs or downstairs from where he's living, and he's gonna forget me, right? I'm like, no, that can't happen, because if he's your twin flame, and I'm not saying every complicated love story you might be going through is a twin flame love story, as you know by now, but if he is your twin flame, he is forever one with you. No one can change that, right? So he can fall away physically. You can no longer see him. But that doesn't change that he's in you, or she, right? And that doesn't change the fact that you should focus on you and not on him. So can you see how this is actually giving you space to focus on you, him falling away? All of a sudden you can't go to Australia like once a month, so you're forced to stay home, and so you're, oh no, I'm going to go insane because I can't see him. No, now you have the space you need to focus on you, to start working on yourself, right? To go all in, to stop, to be done with excuses, to be done with all the reasons why you can't, right? Why you can't start, why you can't work on yourself, why you don't have the money, why you don't have the time, why your kids are too noisy and too much work anyway, so you can't focus on you. All that is now falling away, like can be falling away if you choose to. If you're like, I'm sick of this, I'm spinning my wheels, I'm sick of spinning my wheels, let's go, let's do this, right? So that's the first point. It can be a chance that he's falling away physically. Second point is, I don't know the rules of your countries, wherever you are with the COVID and everything, but there is a possibility that you're still paid the same if you're like, you're employed, you're paid the same, but you work less hours because there is less work, because things are shut down, activities are shut down. But since the state is giving you the part of the salary that might be falling away, you just now have the money and the same money as before, but you have less work equals more time. You have more time on your hands. So you have more time for what? Exactly, to focus on you. Not to buy a flight over to Australia if he's over in Australia, but to focus on you and not waste it on the airline ticket, right? So again, what a chance you have there. You have all that money that you can use on yourself. Invest in yourself. You are your biggest and best ever investment. You are the best place to invest. Before you invest in a car, in a company, in whatever, in oil, in whatever it is, right? In shares, invest in you. I put all my money into me, honestly. I do coaching, I do lessons, I do courses, I do whatever it is, like so many things, right? It's all directly invested into me because the what's the word for that? I forgot in English. The interest on that investment in you is so high. Like you get it back 10 times more because no one can take it from you. It's in you, right? Every course you do, every coaching you do, everything you do, invest in yourself. No one can take it from you. It can only bring you towards your dreams and to claim the life of your dreams. So don't hold back. You're worth it. You're worth it, okay? So you have more money. No, you have maybe the same amount of money as before and you have all this time. If you don't have more money, maybe you have savings, but you have all this time, right? That's also the third point that I'm giving you. all the distractions that were part of your life before, all the football games, all the whatever there is, the world was a place of distraction before, right? There were only distractions. You could distract yourself from yourself 24/7 before, right? You could. Of course you still can, because you can watch TV now, right? But that you can only take that much of TV and Netflix and all that. At one point you're just like, that's really feeling bad now. I can't take it anymore. But before, you could like have a really busy life, a really full schedule all the time, a million things going on, and the little free time you had, you even crammed that with some additional distraction stuff. You were like, oh, I need to go here, I need to go there, I need to be part of this, I need to be part of that, right? And all that is now COVID coming in with its little COVID hands going, hey, I got news for you. That distraction thing is not happening anymore. So what are you going to do now? You're all by yourself now. Right? So that's like COVID, right? Speaking to you. So I said that the other day to someone, when it was about, she's like, oh, Yvonne, you're so spiritual. Like, as a spiritual teacher, what are you saying about COVID, right? What's the meaning of all that? I was like, well, we didn't have much time, so it was just a really short answer. As like, sometimes it just looks as forced meditation for everyone. It's like, everyone go into your four walls. You don't say that in English, that's a really German expression. You go like sort of into your room, right? Home. You're not gonna get out. There's no one else in there. Okay, there might be your kids, your husband, your grandma, but it's not the usual distraction going on, and it's just you and yourself. So meditate, think girl, think boy, right? Think who you are, and not think, but meditate. Meditate is with your heart. It's not always putting on music and the candle and going like this. It's just connecting with yourself and getting to know yourself. And realizing if you like yourself, if you like spending time with yourself, if you are comfortable with yourself, if you are living the life you want to be living, if you're happy, if you're unhappy, if you are a fan of yourself or not, right? So that is meditating. Are you working what you want to be working? Are you living your dream? Are you happy with what you have achieved? Achieved sounds very 3D worldly, right? It's like achievements. I have the best CV, I have the biggest car, I have the best job, I'm paid the most, but I'm really unhappy, right? So is that true for you? Well, now with all these distractions gone, this is the moment to get clear. To get clear if this is, if you're satisfied with where you're at. Are you satisfied to be separated from your twin flame? Is that what you want? Do you want this for the next 20 years? Or do you want to do something about it now, right? Are you done with the excuses? Are you done with the why you can't do it, So very good opportunity. COVID is gifting to you, right? To not be distracted. Then, what do we have as a fourth point? As a fourth point, we have that it's a very good, COVID is a very good training, let's say, like a thought training or a realization, a consciousness. You can become conscious that nothing outside of you has the power to ruin your twin flame relationship or your connection. It's not even a connection, it's a oneness actually. No one has an influence on that oneness because it's divine truth. What does divine truth mean? Divine truth means that it has been created like that in eternity, in an instant, and that instant keeps happening. Instant, right? That's what we mean when we say time doesn't exist. There's only this instant, right? I'm sure you heard that. I'm sure if you're been around this thought for a while, you're trying to wrap your head around it because it's sort of challenging for our rational brain. It is. But you can just keep on repeating it to yourself that it's only now exists. And in that now, you and your twin flame are one. And you and your twin flame are one in love. And no one outside of you, not even you, can break that. But you can not own that. You can like fight against that truth and pretend it's not true. But that's about it. You know, that's how how much influence you have. You can deny the truth, but you can't break the bond, and no one outside of you can prevent you from you choosing that and going all in to have it and to get it, sort of. But not get it like you go, like, say, like you go to a vending machine and you put in a coin and out comes a cola, right? A Coke. That's not how it goes. That's not how you get it. It's not outside of you. It's in you. It's in you. But it's your choice to let go of the ego parts covering that truth. And the ego part is, I'm not good enough for this can't be true, this is never gonna happen, he lives too far away, he has 3 kids, how is that ever gonna blah? All that is ego parts covering the divine, beautiful, pristine truth of you are one in love always, and you're supposed to be together, right? So only you can give in to the lie that this isn't true. You know what I mean? No third person, no third party, no COVID, no sickness, no whatever it is, nothing can break this truth. So train that, like take that as a lesson to say, okay, not even a pandemic apparently that makes it seem like all this is going down the drain. Not even that has an influence. If I choose my union is mine. It's already given. It's already yours. You were created with it, right? So that's what I wanted to tell you. So now is the time, guys. This COVID thing is the big opportunity you've been waiting for. You have more time on your hands. You might have more money. You might have savings. You might have the money in your hands. You're like, what should I do with it? Well, invest it in you. Go for it. Do it. I'm looking forward to working with the most motivated people, with the most determined people. Yes, it costs something. It has to cost something because otherwise it wouldn't be worth anything. But you are worth the best. You are worth every dollar you invest in yourself. You're not investing in me, you're investing in you. So be done with the excuses. Let's get going. Reach out to me if you feel called to, and we'll see where we go from there. I will be happy to guide you, take you by the hand, walk you in my coaching program. So go for it. Also share the video, like, subscribe, do all that. I'm sending you lots of health, lots of healthy thoughts, and a lot of love, and a big kiss. Bye guys, bye.